Thought I'd prove in too clutch for solving my lean issue. What the hell?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? C0VENT and Crazymiller in the casting booth. We're kicking it off. Gamers for Giving, Halo. It is hot right now. Let me tell you, the matches we are playing are intense.
So intense.
We got Snipe Down over here sniping everyone like crazy with a needler. Can you believe it? I can't believe it.
Absolutely insane.
Formal made a comeback, ladies and gentlemen. Formal is in the building. Formal is better than Snipe Down, ladies and gentlemen. But we're here. We're at
we got this one. We got this one. It's downloading. What is that? 5%. Just
no,
stuck.
It's not on.
No, just not.
It should be on. Basically, just that'd be entertaining. Everyone just kind of goofing off.
Tried to periscope, but
no service.
My phone.
No service. No.
Not even outside. I went outside. Couldn't even get to work.
You know, here at Gamers Outreach, this is a great event. There's a lot of people having a lot of fun. It looks like
Except for Halo.
Yeah, all the console players are either COD or Halo. COD's having a good time. You know, their tournament's running really well. As far as the Halo kids, you know, there's some network issues. The firewall sucks, so we can't play.
There is no lane system, so we cannot play.
Out and about over here in the vast majority of this very large venue, everybody's having a blast. You know, all these people that brought their PCs for the LAN. We got Rocket League, we got CSGO, we got League of Legends,
StarCraft,
oh my
Dota.
God, everything.
Everything but Halo.
Everything but Halo, yeah. But I'm having a good time. It's I always enjoy these events because I get to, you know, interact with friends and people that you interact with online on a day-to-day basis, but you don't get to see their face.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
meeting people for the first time for me has been absolutely huge. I got people coming up to me, yo, what's up, Crazymiller? And I'm like, hey, I don't know who you are. And then they tell me who they are. It's absolutely insane getting to meet people for the first time. It's a lot of fun, man. Like he said, just meeting some of the big casters like, you know, Golden Boy and Flame Swords here, a bunch of other big time.
We got Legion in the booth. Was it Lindsay Elise in the booth? Lady Devon's here. We got a lot of really cool
Dave
streamers.
Walshy's hanging out.
Oh, Walshy's here. Strong Side's here. Yep. But you know, like he was saying, it's a lot of fun, you know, when we stream and we basically see all these people come on our stream day to day and they say hi and they donate and they're mods in our chat. They become, you know, family to us.
Right.
But then when you get to meet them in person, you get to, you know, go out to dinner, you get to hang out, you get to share some beers and go over some war stories. And it's putting a face to a name is awesome. Oh my God.
Absolutely incredible.
Someone labeled it. Someone labeled it.
What?
Someone labeled it.
What do you mean?
Someone put labels on our name right there. Look at
Beavis and Butthead. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's probably somebody back here.
They're probably watching us.
But yeah, like Chris said, I've got Nate Burrito who came in from Massachusetts, you know. This guy came in, he's staying at my place. We've been having a great time. We were supposed to go out to dinner last night. He was feeling under the weather, so I went out with another person that comes in my stream all the time. So it's absolutely a fun time getting to meet all these people and spending time with them rather than them just being a name in your chat.
Oh yeah. And if you're not really familiar with Gamers for Giving or the organization Gamers Outreach, it's located in Ypsilanti, Michigan, which is it's a pretty far distance for a lot of people that came out here.
Oh yeah.
As you were just saying,
10
Burrito.
hours.
Yep. We got Texas kids that drove 25 hours plus, a car full of them. You know, don't get me wrong, road trips are a lot of fun, but when you road trip and you don't get to play, it's a little bit of a bummer.
I was told somebody came all the way out from California by driving.
Oh, driving?
Driving.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, I know that there are some California guys here that they flew. Obviously, we've got people flying out from Colorado, but driving from California, man, that's a trip. And then Nate Burrito, like I said, he came out from Massachusetts, and on the way home, he's looking at like a 24-hour. He's looking at a 24-hour trip home. Get off my stage.
We should just put this out there. We should entertain the people. I could go for hours, you know.
I mean, there's nothing else
I stream
going
until
on.
7 a.m. I could go for hours.
There's nothing else.
Let me tell you, I'm a talker, you know.
This right here, this is a camera. we're actually doing something productive here. Trying to entertain, man.
But man, if you guys could be in the building, the setups that people bring with them are insane. Because when you have a bring your own console / PC LAN, it's a chance for people to show off what they've invested in. You know, you have we have people over here.
A triple monitor playing Rocket League.
Oh yeah, 3 monitors, Rocket League.
Honestly, it makes me want to throw up kind of watching it when they go across the wall.
It's dizzying, yeah.
On that one side, it's just like, oh my gosh, how is he playing on that?
Totally agree with you. I mean, you see over here, there's people that have like $3,000–4,000 invested in their PC. That's insane, you know. But this is their livelihood, you know. PC Master Race. I believe there was the Xbox Master Race. I love it myself.
Right? Yep.
Xbox for life.
There was I think it was like the MSI Dragon logo. He like replicated it and made it like 7 of them and built his computer inside of the Dragon. It looks absolutely insane. And then there's that one that is like flat, completely flat, and they just have like tons of lights covering the whole thing. It's beautiful just to look at it. And then there's another one that kind of looks like an engine. That one's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah. And like I said, these people invest like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 into these rigs, as they call them. Or more, yeah.
I know Lyric the streamer has over 10,000 in it.
That's insane.
10,000.
But I mean, with the kind of audience he appeals to, what does he pull, like 20, 30K viewers?
Yep.
That's insane, you know.
He just did a 24-hour stream and he had almost 20,000 the entire time.
To really put that in perspective for you, he's pulling more viewers than certain PBS TV shows.
Oh yeah.
With the exception of Bob Ross, of course, you know, our beloved painter, who's since passed.
Capital Ross.
But I mean, that's insane, you know. If I pulled, you know, 20, 30,000 viewers, you better believe I'd invest $10,000 in my PC because or more. You can't have anything go down.
I think he has SLI Titans. Like, you would never need that.
No.
But he can do it because he makes so much money in one day. I did the math, and with subs alone, he probably makes $500,000 or more just in subs. And for people to see him, or to interact with him rather, they have to donate like $3 for their message to even pop up. So for their message to even pop up, for him to even read it, they have to donate the $3. Which, $3 times however many people try to contact him a day, plus 500,000, like
it's insane.
There's no wonder why he's driving absolutely beautiful cars. I think he's at an Audi dealership.
Woo!
Yeah, that was one of his pictures.
Cool, $120,000 down, you know, in a car. But I mean, what these people are doing, it's a dream, you know, to be able to stream and generate revenue by entertaining, you know, because when we grow up, we all want to be entertainers, you know, but some of us can't be actors, some of us can't be comedians or singers, but you know, we can talk and we can play video games, and if we can do it at the same time and be successful at it, that's the dream, you know, that's the dream.
I feel like that's the dream for anybody in the gaming industry, you know, just gamers in general. I feel like so many of them aspire to be a streamer and be able to make money and live off of creating content and stuff like that, but so many people give up. That's the problem. There's too many people giving up all the time, and they're not really putting themselves out there.
100%. But to add to that, it's not for everyone. It is not for everyone.
Some people just don't have like the personality.
Exactly.
Some people just can't. They can't talk enough. They can't entertain. You know.
Exactly. I think the big thing that scares me now is I see like a lot of these younger generations are growing up now, and like they don't have the original aspirations we did when growing up. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't know, there was no such thing as, you know, Twitch or YouTube. It was, you know, we want to be a doctor, we want to be a lawyer, we want to be a police officer, you know.
That's all there was for us.
But now the kids growing up are, they want to be YouTubers. Mm-hmm. Kids want to be YouTubers, you know. Kids want to be Twitch streamers. And like, when I have people come into my store, my customers, and I'm like, oh, what do you want to be? And they're like, oh, I want to do YouTube, I want to do YouTube. And I'm like, it's very hard, you know. Go to school, stay in school, and make sure you at least have something to fall back on. Because this industry is volatile. Yeah. You know, it's always changing. You never know if you can totally bank on it at the end of the day. So always have something to fall back on.
it's just really tough growing, you know? That's why a lot of people are giving up. And I mean, there's all those younger, like you said, the younger generation, they want to do it, and they just have to learn from watching other people. And
oh yeah,
it's just a fun ride, man.
It's crazy when you get to the point with this generation where the children are no longer asking for toys anymore. They're asking for computers, you know, and you would never have that, you know. When people are growing up, the parents are like, oh, what do you want? And it's like, oh, you know, I want the Batman, I want the Superman, and the kid's like, actually no, can I get an i7 processor to upgrade from my i5 processor, Mom? And the mom's like, what? Excuse me? Like, it's a different generation.
That's just it, man. My brother-in-law, he just turned 14 years old, and when he was 13, he sees me streaming and trying to create content, and I've been talking to him about it. He's been getting really, really big into it, and that's exactly what he's been asking for. For like his birthday or whatever, he got Halo 5. So he could play with me. He already had an Xbox, he's playing Call of Duty, but he saw me playing Halo 5. He wanted to make the switch, so now he's playing Halo 5. He asked for a computer for Christmas. He got a computer for Christmas. You know, he got capture cards from like stream donations and stuff now that he's streaming, and it's what he wants to do. He's 14,
he's living it.
He's starting out super young, and he's already got couple hundred followers. He's growing on his Twitter. He's trying to dominate all social medias, and by the time 100%. He gets older, his dream might already be fulfilled. Like right when he graduates, he might already have like a super booming channel.
Exactly.
4 years.
And I mean, what we're seeing now are these kids are so fortunate that they're able to come into streaming while they're still living at home.
Right.
You know, they don't have bills. They, you know, they don't have any responsibility. You know, they have to do their homework, obviously. But I mean, other than that, it's you get home and you stream and you produce content. Because at the end of the day, when you're older, adulting. Right. Adulting. You gotta be an adult, you gotta take care of responsibilities, and you know, this takes a lot of time. It's a second job, it really is. But it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love doing it. Absolutely. But like you said, who knows though, by the time he's 18, he graduates, he could have such a big channel established, you know, that he could already go out and buy a car.
Oh, agree. Oh, yeah.
It would be absolutely insane. I would love that.
Oh, man.
Turn 18 and be like, yeah, my YouTube channel is so big, I can just buy a car.
Oh, exactly.
Put a down payment on a house or something insane.
What I always think about is what's next, you know, because is Twitch the end game or what's after Twitch? Because the thing I think about with YouTube is YouTube cannot go away because YouTube is now an archive.
Right.
YouTube is an archive for, you know, our music, our movies, our history. So YouTube will never go away. But something will come out that's different than Twitch, just like Facebook replaced MySpace. Now Twitter is replacing Facebook as far as the younger generation goes. Right. You don't see, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds using Facebook. It's Twitter. You know?
Yep.
So will Twitch survive?
I think Twitch will survive, but I think that a platform more like Periscope is probably going to start dominating.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't really done it, but I want to. I tried Periscoping here today because you can't really get any Halo streams, any content going, and I miss hanging out with my friends and stuff on Twitter, and I want to be able to interact with them, and I can't stream on Twitch, so I wanted to Periscope. But
you want to interact with your fans, your growing audience. You want to let them know you're still here. You're still live.
Still waiting.
You're still trying. Yeah, exactly.
Trying to get something going, waiting for Halo. Like, it is that accurate? 7:52?
I think that is accurate.
8:52.
Oh, wow, that's wrong.
That is wrong.
Maybe that's the issue.
So,
the clocks are wrong. I mean, funny story, when Periscope first came out, I have an Android phone. I can tell you what phone, because we're not going to do battles, you know, Apple, Galaxy, Galaxy, obviously. But when it first came out for Android, it was literally, Periscope was out for a week on Android, and I downloaded it, and then they took it off. the store.
Really?
And so I had it, and I work in the cell phone business, and I didn't think about it at the time because I have a lot of, you know, funny, eccentric customers, and so I would just basically set up my phone and have Periscope running, and I was actually pulling good viewers. I was pulling like 40, 50 viewers.
That's
but
awesome.
then like after doing this for like 3 days, like someone in the Periscope was like, hey man, aren't you a little worried about customers' information and being confidential? And I was like,
yeah.
oh my god.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
like, all their phone numbers.
Yeah, they were
I
all
was like,
live.
their first and last names, their phone numbers. Like, what am I doing?
Right.
And so that was that.
Yeah.
So now Vine is cool. It's just I think
it's not live though.
No,
People want to see them live.
Exactly. I think Vine's dying a little bit.
Want to know why though? Because everybody's already created all the content basically that there is to do on
and now
Vine.
they're just recopying and pasting.
It's the entire. They're just trying to recycle old jokes and old content, and it's just kind of getting boring.
Well, what you see now, especially with Vines, is that you take someone and they make a very small bit of new content, and then they fill it at the end with old content. You know, funny jokes and catch marks at the end of that, and then it explodes. But that wasn't their organic idea.
Right.
The organic idea was them, their buddy falling. And then they add 3 sound effects after it, but it's a hit Vine, you know?
D's nuts, and then they dab afterwards, and you're like,
oh yeah,
cool,
But
great content.
I think that's the internet. The internet, because especially the memes. Like, I see this on Facebook because I'm more active on Twitter. I see this on Facebook where memes will get shared that I already saw like 3 months ago on Twitter. And I'm like, wow, how far behind are you guys?
Original on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, and I'm like,
look at this meme that I
Exactly.
found or that I made or whatever, and it's just.
And you see it with the older audience too, because they're not multi-platform
they
with
don't
their
see the
social
Twitter,
media.
yeah.
They barely can handle Facebook if they're lucky.
Right.
I think Facebook's kind of scary though. Like if I was in like my mid to late 40s and I had a marriage, I wouldn't want a Facebook. Because Facebook, from what I've seen, it can cause a lot of mistrust in a relationship. It causes a lot of flirting, you know?
Yeah. It's true.
Right, exactly. If you can't see, we have people from an audience throwing us comments, or we're reacting to them out there.
I'm just stuck on this Rocket League on triple monitors, man.
Oh yeah, this is insane. This is insane.
I'm just loving it, man. It's way too cool.
I feel like that would make me dizzy though. Because
that triple monitor
the
setup,
middle screen is beautiful, but then the peripherals is like.
I play on single monitor. I know exactly what it's like playing on single monitor, and then
I like
looking
Rocket
at
League.
that, it's just like, ooh.
Rocket League's fun.
I think it's a great game.
It's hard at first.
Yeah.
I'm trash.
The angles.
I'm trash at Rocket League. I'm usually good at every game, and I'm trash at Rocket League.
Yeah, I like Rocket League. You want to know what's awesome about Rocket League, actually? They have aerial training. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but
What?
for those of you who don't know what Rocket League is, it is a car game where you're basically like an RC car, and there's a soccer ball, and you can play one-on-one up to 4v4s, and you have like a boost, so you can go faster with the car, you can jump in the air with the car to hit the ball, and then it's in an arena, like a closed out arena, so that way you can actually jump and then use your boost to fly in the air to hit the ball. And it's called an aerial, and they actually have training where it shoots the ball out of a cannon, so that way you can practice jumping and flying up to hit the ball to get it in the goal. Absolutely awesome, man. Like functions like that are just insane, like target practice.
I think what I see people doing Rocket League that makes me jealous is like, so I'm getting it down now where I'm getting, you know, the double thrust, and I'm learning how to get some trick shots on goal. But when I see people like drive up on the wall and then jump off the wall and hit the ball in midair, I'm just like, what? Excuse me? Like, how long have you been playing? You know?
And that's the thing. Me and my buddy were getting. We're past the first ranks there, we're into the second ranks, and that's where people are just doing that constantly because they've been playing for so long. They know all the angles, they know when you're driving up the wall, when you should jump off the wall, and then what angle your car should be at to perfectly hit the ball right in the net. And when you see stuff happen like that, you're just like, was that lucky? Was that lucky?
Oh, yeah.
Or did he do that on purpose? And you come to find out that they're doing it on purpose. And it's disgusting.
I don't know, there's a little luck. There's a little luck.
Sometimes,
because I've seen where they're like, they go to jump and they turn the car so way, and the very back tail of the car just happens to like
Barely
swing it in there, and it goes for a goal, which, you know, is very cool. Have you played The Division yet?
I have not, unfortunately.
The Division,
I've watched a lot of streams.
mixed feelings, because when I first started watching streams of Division, I was like, okay, this is Destiny, but it's Destiny with surrealism, you know? But it's not, because when you actually get into the PvP, it's nothing like Destiny. The PvP, like, at its core, it's fun, but all you're doing is trolling.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yep. And I was watching some of the
it can get old, you know, it can get old.
Yeah, I was watching some of the high-end streamers, and that's exactly what people were doing.
Yeah, that's why I play it. I play it to troll.
They were following people around and just killing them. And I think it was Lyric. These guys were going to the exact same spot as them, continuously killing them. I think it's going rogue.
Oh yeah, going rogue.
Going rogue,
well,
killing them.
How it works is
then they were like running. They were trying to run away, and then those people were trying to follow exactly where they were going, stream sniping. I don't know, it didn't seem very fun in that aspect. Like if you were a streamer and you were trying to stream, and then you had people just trolling over and over and over again.
That's where it's kind of hit or miss, because what we're talking about PvP is called Dark Zone, and so he said going rogue. So basically, when you go in Dark Zone, everybody is neutral. So you're white, you know, you're neutral. But as soon as you kill somebody, you become a rogue player. So you are a red blip on the map, and like every 5 seconds it pings. And so it's like a big old skull that pings, and everyone's like, oh, bad guy, let me kill him. Because when you kill someone rogue, it doesn't turn you rogue. So it's kind of like you're a Batman, you know, you're a rogue hunter in a sense. But I don't see depth. You know, I don't see game modes like a team deathmatch or a capture the flag. Or is
there any end game? Like once you're like max level, is there
the end game is the Dark Zone. That's what scares me, because everybody I know so far, like the game's not even really been out a week, and so everybody I know so far, the max level in the game is 30, and then the max level in the Dark Zone is 50, and everybody I've seen so far is maxed out in the regular, but not in the Dark Zone. But so basically, you're telling me that the rest of my game is just trolling kids, right, or being trolled
to 50?
You know, I think the game would benefit with a King of the Hill, because I think it would work where you get in there and basically duke it out and roll, because it has a Gears of War sense, where you roll in and then you tuck with cover, and then you roll out and then you shoot or shotgun. Right. So it'd be cool because you roll in a hill, throw a nade, kill them, milk the hill. Maybe, I think capture the flag could work too, if you positioned it right. But I'm worried about endgame content, and because Destiny, keep in mind, Destiny was iffy at first. Right. Actually, it was iffy for a year. Let's be honest. It was iffy for a year, and then they're like, "Oh, Taken King the rest of the game," and then everyone's hooked again. Right. You know, is it worth the buy? It's 50-50. You know, I would rate it, in my opinion, probably like a 7.8, just because I like Ubisoft. Right. I like their company, I like their product.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I mean, I like watching other people stream it, but I'm not quite sure I'm gonna buy it.
I would say solid rent. Okay. Redbox, solid Redbox, or Gamefly. Okay. Keep in mind for you guys out there that renting is kind of dead. Yeah. Especially for Xbox and PlayStation, because the days are gone where you go and get a game and pop it and you're playing in 5 minutes. Now it's you pop it in and you chill for 45 minutes while it installs. Right.
I don't even leave my house to get a game anymore.
Right.
I just buy it and download it right on my console.
Right.
I don't even need the disc.
Nobody likes going outside. We're gamers. We don't like the sun.
Why would you want to leave to go get a game?
We live in Michigan. It's cold.
It's like the release of Halo 5. You know, I sat at home. I had it downloaded and ready to play at midnight, while other people are waiting for midnight release.
Oh man, but midnight releases are so much fun.
They are fun.
Standing in line and like listening to all the little newbies talk about like all the things they're gonna do,
and then you need that station there to 1v1.
Oh yeah. Well, they always do, like, if you go to like certain GameStops or even Walmarts, they always do like the old